As Airbnb started providing alternative tourist accommodation at destinations around the world, public policymakers were forced to rethink their regulatory frameworks. They had to keep negative externalities affecting locals to a minimum, while maximizing the economic benefits Airbnb and similar short-term accommodation trading platforms offered. In this chapter, Doreen from Briel and I review how short-term regulations have changed over the years at those destinations that have been most affected by Airbnb around the world: Amsterdam, Barcelona, Berlin, Hobart, London, New York, Paris, Reykjavík, San Francisco, and Tokyo. We find that there are two patterns of how regulations evolved. Some destinations had no pre-existing regulations for short-term letting. They were forced to introduce restrictions. Mostly, they did this step by step, with each step being stricter than the last. At other destinations, short-term letting was prohibited entirely. These destinations loosened their restrictions step by step. 10 years later, these two evolutionary patterns have nearly converged to the same point. This chapter might be of interest to destinations that are in the process of introducing short-term rental regulation. They can learn from other destinations which regulatory measures were particularly successful and which ones were not. It is important to keep in mind that it's not necessary to regulate short-term letting everywhere. Rural and regional areas typically have a lot to gain and are not at risk of experiencing the same negative externalities as high-density city destinations with limited real estate supply and high tourist demand. Short-term regulation is best when customized to local circumstances.